He loves me. He loves me not. He loves me. He loves me not. Oh, hello. Today I'm going to show you how to draw a sunflower. So, are you ready? I'm so ready. So, this was my sunflower, and I did pluck it off. You'll notice that the petals, if you're really looking at them, the petals have a certain shape. And it's a shape we use a lot in art, and I'm going to pluck one off thoughtfully. And that shape is, just hold it, there we go. That shape is kind of like two rainbow lines connecting, or like a football shape. And that's really common in sunflowers. But when we're making them, I want you to really look at this one, because I might also get some friendly little ants in there too. I can see them moving around. But do you notice how all of them are different? They're not all the same. So let me see if I can, there you go. All right, so if you notice them, they're not all the same. So when you're drawing, I don't want you to beat yourself up that you have to have each one of these petals exactly the same. Some of them are definitely shorter, some of them are longer, some of them are skinnier or folded, and that's kind of the beauty of drawing them, is that you don't have to worry about that they are all different. So I do want to show you one more thing before we get rolling, is that, do you guys see all the ants on there? That's crazy, that's a lot of ants. But you know what's in there, and the reason why they're there is because of this. Now this is one that is a lot bigger, and it is older, and you can see, if you're really looking up close, I'm going to focus us a little bit more here. There we go. You can see that underneath here, I'm going to actually peel this right off right in front of you. Those are sunflower seeds. So a lot of times, mine don't last very long because the birds come and get them. But these are sunflower seeds. They're underneath what was would here, once these are pollinated, these become sunflower seeds. Isn't that neat? So you could actually, well, I'm going to break this a little bit. Woo! I'm going to make a big mess. I'm going to clean that up before I draw. But pull them out. Sunflower seed. Isn't that neat? So I'm going to leave this out for the birds, because they're going to enjoy this very much. But you could roast these and eat them. And I just think, how cool is it that you get this beautiful flower and you get delicious, delicious sunflower seeds. Okay, so I want you to get out some paper, pencils, crayons, whatever you have. Anything works with this one. It comes out really pretty with all different sorts of ways. So what I want to do is I want to start with that center. Now this is a circle, and there's a circle inside the circle. So we're going to start with a circle. And again, I don't try to get it on the first one. And inside that, there is another circle, just like that. Okay. Again, don't worry about being perfect. Can you see all the ants walking around? There are a lot of ants. I'm going to have to really do a major cleanup for this one. So what we're going to do is now we're going to draw the petals. Now again, I said it's that, it's sticking to me. It's a football shape. So what we're going to do is start making our football shapes. Now I'm going to look carefully at my model. This is my model. To where I put my football shapes, but you can also do it from your imagination, that you're going to put in all of your football shapes. And this shouldn't take you all that long, but I do want you to take your time and really kind of enjoy it. If you need to pause the video, pause the video. Some of them overlap. Some poke up a little bit. Okay, so I have the basics of my sunflower in there right now. And one of the things that I'm also going to do is I'm going to talk about petals. Not the petals, sorry. Woo! I'm going to talk about leaves. The leaves, if you can see, this one's been majorly chomped. it has a shape, I always think of it as like a sweetheart shape. It's kind of like a shape like this, like a maybe like a teardrop. What do you think? So it's a shape like that. And so I'm going to put those in. Now I have my model, but if you want to just put in some teardrop shapes, you can just put in some teardrop shapes. That's okay. Make it part of the drawing. And I'm going to select which ones I actually put in. I'm not going to put them all in. I could, but you know, we call that artistic license, what you want to put in. I might put in a little bit of the stem in my drawing. There we go. Alright, so if you have color, you could start playing around with the color a little bit. I'm going to work black and white for this one. So you can also do black and white and add color on top. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to squint my eyes. So I'm really squinting them so I can see where is the darkest darks and lightest lights. So for me, it's darker behind the sunflower. So behind here, this is darker. So I'm going to use my pencil. And I'm just going to shade a little bit back here. Now I'm using the side of my pencil to make it easy, because I like easy with stuff like this. I'm going to do a little bit back here. I'm squinting my eyes. I'm really, really looking. Where is it darker? Now in here, there's almost like a dark ring in there. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to do that. If you're a detail person, you can go really crazy with sunflowers. They have really cool details. Alright, and then within each petal, they have their own stripes. So what you can do is go in and start making those stripes. Now, when you're making the stripes, don't go, because it'll look like, what you want to do is kind of give them, not kind of, but give them a curve, you know? Remember, this is a really forgiving drawing, because if you do have extra lines or things that you don't want, nobody's ever going to notice, you know, and that's a good drawing to be working with. Nobody notices your mistakes, they just appreciate it. So I've got the basics in. Now if I want to go in and get a little darker in some areas, I do. To make things pop. It's called contrast, and that's one of the things I talk about a lot, is getting that good contrast to make some things pop out and some things to sit. Now once you have this, if you have colored pencils or markers, you can take it further. So lovely to see you! Well, I hope you learned something new today, and I hope you had some fun. So, remember, just keep drawing.